This is the GOODaaa PN31 solar high capacity power bank and has a dimension of 90 by 120 millimeters. This device will cost you about $55. GOODaaa did reach out to me asking if I want to review this device. At first I was a bit hesitant, but after checking out its features online, I was welcoming the idea to test and review this device. It's quite big and has a capacity of 45,800 milliamps. Another important feature about the GOODaaa PN31 is that it features solar charging. So that means that sunlight hits this part of the device, it charges up, and then you can use that energy to power your devices if you don't want to use the hand crank feature. This device requires about 25,000 lux and more. But I'm going to do a test. I have a 500 watt light in the studio. If you haven't seen the video where I reviewed the ZSYB Y500S, which I have just to my left here, I'll be turning this on and pointing it at the solar part of the device and see if that charges. So if that works, there should be the indicator part of here should turn on. So let's turn on this light. I'm going to start at 1%. In fact, let me move the device this way. I hope you can see. So the light should come on here if the intensity of this light is enough to charge this device. So I'll keep this light this way. Move it out a bit. Have it at 1%. So that's 1% power of the device, and you can see it came on. That's at 1%. And I power it off. And you can see the blue light is on. I can barely see the light now. I can see that it is blinking. I'll bring it closer. I can see the blue light that it's blinking. I'll turn it off and you can see it was charging. The ideal situation would be to have this under sunlight. I just wanted to show you that this will work even if you have light in the studio turned on and it's enough to charge the device, it would charge. So that's a very fantastic feature. But GOODaaa also advises that when charging using the solar part of it, make sure that it's in a properly ventilated area. I advise you hang it using this hook, maybe outdoor, and then light hits it. Or in a situation where I have it like this and there's light hitting the device, make sure it's in a properly ventilated area so to prevent the battery from swelling or exploding. So don't have it all choked up. Leave it properly ventilated. If you're outdoor, leave it in a properly ventilated environment. On this side of the device features a lightning cable, also features USB-C cable, mini USB cable, and lastly a USB-A cable. Where these three cables are output only, while this last cable, the USB-A cable, can be used to charge the device, which is really good considering the fact that you don't need to carry any cables. But just in case you want to charge more devices, on this side where you have the LED lamps, it has two USB-A ports which will be used as output, a USB-C port that can be used to either charge a device or as an output, and a mini USB which is only used as an input, that's to charge the device. On the other side is a power button. We will test the device to see how it works. I'll be turning it on later on to show you how it works. And on this same side where you have the output cables and the USB and the one USB-A input cable, it features wireless charging. So that's the part for wireless charging. And good advice is if you're charging your phone that has a phone case with metal in it, the metal shouldn't be more than a thickness of 5 millimeters. So that's important to note. Another thing to note is that the maximum output capacity of this device is 5 volts and 3 amperes. And the maximum input is 5 volts and 3 amperes. And for those of you who will be hiking, camping, it also features a compass so you can easily navigate your way through wherever you are going to. And the other side under this cover is the hand crank generator part. So you can easily charge your device, and if you look, as I'm cranking up the system, the light is coming on. So that is good if you in an environment where there's no power source or no power output on and no sunlight to charge it via solar. You can easily just look at that. You can easily just keep winding it and it's charging the device. That's really good. And yes, it has a little hook where you can hook this little clip here that came in the box. It also comes with a USB-C cable. So if you want to charge this via USB-C, you can plug it in and connect to your power source. Or if you want to charge your device, you can plug it here and then connect your device to charge. So that's really thoughtful of GOODaaa to have produced such an amazing device. On how to use, all you have to do is press the power button here and the device comes on. You can see the indicator light showing you how much battery is left. And on this side, if I press that on, there's a light here that comes on steady to show the device is turned on. And if I'm to turn on the flashlight, all I have to do is press and hold the power button for 3 seconds and that turns on the light. That's how bright it is. So is this device suitable for filmmakers? My answer is yes. Yes, because I can charge my wireless portable microphones, I can charge my portable LED lights, I can even charge other power banks. You can power up devices that use USB-C or mini USB. And so imagine if you are hiking or traveling or you're doing some travel vlogging and there is no power, you've been filming all day and you've had this under the sun charging and you don't expect to carry one of those big heavy generators. You can have this with you. In fact, this is going to be my backpack going forward. You can charge your tablets, you can charge your phones, you can charge your portable devices. All in all, this device is recommended for filmmakers. One other thing I like about this device is that it's rainproof, it's shockproof, is also dustproof. So I have 2 power banks here. On the right is the Rosmos power bank, which I use to power my Blackmagic cameras. And to the left of the GOODaaa power bank is my Anker power bank, which I use to power my Panasonic GH5. The one from GOODaaa is taller and bigger than the one from Anker and Rosmos. But the funny thing is, although this is twice the capacity of this and like 3 times the capacity of the one from Anker, this is lighter in weight compared to the Rosmos. So this is 45,800 milliamps and this is about 25,000 milliamps, and this is lighter than the Rosmos. And it does feel about the same weight with the Anker, if not lighter. I think it feels the same weight as the Anker, but that's amazing that for the size and height, this is lighter than this one. The one thing I don't like about this device, I wish it had, or one thing I expect GOODaaa to do in the future is with the output capacity. The reason why I use this for my Blackmagic cameras is that it outputs up to 9 volts. So I can easily power my Blackmagic cameras, but I can't with the GOODaaa PN W31 because the maximum output is 5 volts. Hopefully in the future, GOODaaa has a different model that can output a maximum of 9 volts. So I can also be able to power my Blackmagic cameras because I like filming my Blackmagic cameras because of the image quality. So hopefully GOODaaa brings out a different model that can give out that high output capacity so I can power my Blackmagic cameras. In conclusion, will I recommend this device? Definitely yes. It looks and feels very solid. The finishing looks nice. It's light to handle. It's easy to carry about in your backpack, in your traveling case, in your camera bag. It wouldn't add an extra or excessive weight to it. It has flashlights to help. In a pinch, you could use this light even as a light to light up your subject. Imagine you're filming in the dark. You can use the light to find out stuff in your bag if you're filming at night. It has cables, so you don't need to carry extra cables. If you need to charge more than one device or more than the cables that are fitted here, you can still connect more cables at the top here. and everything is sealed nicely. So it's just weather sealed, dust proof, waterproof, and rainproof. So it's really handy. Even with the wireless charging, I can just power it on and then put on my AirPods case, and it's charging, as you can see. So it's a really handy device. I'd highly recommend this device, and if you want to buy, please click the link in the description below. It does encourage this channel. I get a little kickback from sales from this device, so please support this channel by clicking the link, buy from the links in the description below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, please. It helps the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.